the Phlan 5 finished their contract with Alero the Smithy and returned, well, attempted to return the goblin to Alero's. However, the goblin was not interested in becoming a slave to Alero's evil schemes of slavery and making items for him. So the goblin pleaded with his life and struck a deal with the Phlan 5 to take him instead to his brother Kraglin, the Underestimated, the mage in the host tower of Phlan. They agreed to do that, and they did so, but not before obtaining some ethereal shackles from Alero through some trickery and some bribery. And Magrom actually also ended up taking 1,000 gold from Alero, stealing it from the chest that would have been the town's stipend for the protection of the blackguards here in Phlan. The two goblins were reunited, turning out to be brothers, Kraglin and Krax the blacksmith. They left there. I don't remember if they gave you guys a task, though, at the end. No, it was Derek's weapon. So they agreed to make a powerful item for the party in exchange for giving Krax the option to stay with his brother instead. So they took Derek's femur weapon along with some other parts and parcels of his parents to create a powerful weapon for the cleric within a week's time, I believe it was, correct?
3 days.
3 days' time. And then, so that was it for that. Tantine went to the bank and inquired about how he might acquire the leasing arrangements for House Janarsk to act as a headquarters for his boot campaign. The treasurer gave him a lease in which he is to pay 1,000 gold a month, and told him that in order to do so, he needed to open a account with the town bank, which he did, and received 2 phenomenal free gifts, and was instructed that any friends that he refers to open accounts will receive gifts also. The next order of business, I believe Magrom was going to head to the Thieves Guild to inquire about a contract that was set in place before they went to Alero's smithy. Toast, I don't think we did much because you were working, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
took Derek's tooth.
Oh yes, okay. So you have Derek's tooth. Okay.
I think I gave it back, but
oh, you gave it back?
I have the tooth, but
Okay.
yeah.
Tantine went to meet his new recruits that were at Valhebo Castle and instructed them to come to House Janarsk, which will be their new headquarters. And then Tantine was going to head to the inn, I believe, but that's where we left off. So we'll start with you, Magrom. You have successfully crossed the bridge, and it is now probably getting closer to dusk.
It was night when he was talking.
Yeah, it was pretty late, but it was also on top of the hill, so it was a lot darker.
Yeah, it's always darker there.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, yep, I forgot.
Also, the goblins were asked to fashion a cuff for the other side of the ethereal
yes.
chains.
Okay.
I'm gonna split off from them here. I'll see you guys later. And I'm proceeding directly to the guild unless you tell me to stop.
Yep, go ahead. In the meantime, Tantine, go ahead and roll.
Is it not working?
No, he's probably just, it's a lot of dice.
Oh. What is that?
Ooh, nice spread.
Who am I focusing on right now?
Oh, those 10s sucked. I mean, the 100.
Yeah, they did.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, help me out here. What's going on?
None of your
I-
business.
Okay, well, just as a note, I can't click on players. So do I leave and come back? I can't remember the process. But I can't zoom to
Can you
dump
click on
or
Gertie?
to...
Because I can.
I can't click on anything currently. I can't remember what the fix is for that.
No. Yeah, I think it's in and out.
Okay.
Clean up all them dice. Pigs. Alright, I am at the guild.
Okay. Is everyone here? I don't see.
I had to leave. My game was malfunctioning. Is
Oh,
that-
sorry.
I tug on my ear as I walk in.
Oi, Magrom! Where you been?
Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. I saved a hot chick from certain death. Explosion.
Oi. I'd love to hear the tale sometime.
Well, duty calls. Another
Oh,
time.
listen. Things have been going good for the guild. Seems the Black God have been lessening their hunt for us. I don't know what that's about, but you know what he says. Always be cautious whether things are good or bad, just to give you a heads up.
I nod at him.
Okay.
And reveal nothing. I'm gonna go buy an oil flask from the innkeep guy, supplier.
Okay. Oi, what you need?
Refill me oil.
Flat? Oil, alright.
What was his name?
So he goes over. Welcome or cook.
Alright.
So he goes to a bunch of flasks of oil over here. And he's perusing through. He comes back. There you go.
How much?
1 silver piece, sir.
Oh, so cheap. I gotta find that in my bag. I'm gonna go to the fence here.
Yeah.
What do you give me for this? And I
What you got?
Hold out the goblet.
Which goblet?
It was like one of the treasure goblets we found.
Yes, but you found a bronze, a silver, and a gold one.
Oh, that's right. I wrote that down. I hold out. I slam all three on the table here.
Oh. What are we drinking to?
I fill each of them with wine. Well, before deals struck.
Yes.
You let him drink out of the silver one.
The silver one, okay. He picks it up and he holds it up in front of you.
I'll pick up the copper one.
Alright.
Actually,
Well,
I'll
we
pick
can't be leaving one by itself.
Yeah, I'll pick up the gold. He can do the copper.
So he grabs the copper one and holds it up to you.
You're welcome, I say.
Oh, your welcomer's a welcomer with a left ear tug.
And I drink mine.
Okay, they drink too. Oh, well, seeing as they're used goods now, I'll give you 10 gold for all of them.
I collect my goblets and just say, thanks for drinking with me. I forgot to have these looked at.
Yes, you did.
Does any of the three of us have anything weird happening to us?
No.
Okay. You got any good items since the last time I've been here? Anything new?
Oh, nothing really new. But I should be getting a nice shipment from a group of halflings here in about a week.
In a week, eh?
Yes, they call themselves the Smiling Donkeys.
Sounds ominous.
I have never seen or heard of him before. But they say to be bringing some pretty nice items. I hear
Right.
tell there's a lockpick they're bringing that'll open anything. For one time only.
Eh? How much you thinking about parting with that?
I won't know till I get the contract.
Alright, I'll be back. You con on it.
I'll tell you what, I won't sell it to anybody else. If you give me 50 gold right now.
I squint at him.
25 gold.
I expect a decent price.
I'll be as decent as the contract allows me to. My hands are tied there.
I knew I liked you. I give it to him.
Okay.
That'll be good. Alright, I'm going up to talk to the rumor monger about the contract. Hey, rumor monger.
Yes, hello.
I'm pretty sure he had
He...
goblin-y voice.
Yes, hello!
Close enough.
Yeah, I hand out
He
the-
doesn't even look at you. He's still working at the table furiously, moving what look to be little pieces around Phlan, a map of Phlan.
Do I see anything interesting?
You do see a larger number of pieces by the eastern gate.
Can I, with that 19, discern what it means, or do I know anything about these maps?
No, you don't even need to roll high for that. You remember, especially being in Phlan, that the eastern gate is the one gate that's constantly under attack by the undead.
And what were the pucks he's putting down?
I don't know. I didn't say anything about pucks. Just pieces, just like little figures, like troops almost.
What the hell is he doing? Trouble at the east?
Oh yes, yes, a lot of bodies to loot.
That halfling estate sale, is that still a good contract, or is it over?
Hang on a sec, I'll be right back.
Oh.
Yeah. He's just playing with action figures on a table. Like, leave him alone, jeez.
Yeah, he's going.
Yeah, like, why? Let him have his fun. Must be where he maps out all the rumors, right? Rumor monger maps out all the rumors.
Okay. Which contract was that?
I pull out the. Oh, whoops! That's the nobleman one. The estate sale.
Oh, the Smith Estate. Yes, let me take a look. Yes, it seems no one's collected on this yet. A lot of the welcomers here are more interested in pilfering what bodies they can have at the East Gate. A few of the folks have set off on the road into the North Phlan woods. Phlan activity in regards to bounties within Phlan has been pretty slow. You're in luck. The bounty's still active.
Then I know what I'm doing tonight.
Very good, very good. Oh, another contract came in if you're interested.
Let me read it.
He hands you the piece of paper.
And I read it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you bastard.
No, I'm just kidding. So the paper says that it is a pickpocketing bounty. Someone within the Welcomers Guild is interested in acquiring items from 5 people within Phlan. And their
Specific
names
people?
are their names are as follows. So write this down.
Hold on, I gotta get. I'm using like a fancy book wifey got.
Oh, nice. I know what one you're
I
talking
can't.
about.
I can't wait to see what these names are.
Let's see, pickpocket. All right.
So the first name is Hrax Humane. Grax Humane.
Humane. Okay.
Oh, where'd my list go? Hang on.
Maximus Powers.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Bo.
Oh my gosh.
I felt it
It
coming.
was too.
I literally felt it coming.
Fucking stealing my thunder, you prick.
That's so good.
No,
Love
I felt
it.
your thunder from here.
Yeah, it's so powerful. Such thunder. Oh, that's funny.
Actually, I saw the lightning first before the thunder.
Cresturu. Cresterer?
Ooh.
Oh, geez, dude, this
Yes.
list is high profile. Oh my
They're all
god.
his favorite people. Horst.
Maximus Powers.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there any
It's the
penalty for unnatural pickpocketing? Let's say.
He turns to look at you, and a smile spreads across his lips, and he says, "No."
I just rub
don't
my
be
hands
tall.
together and I go, sounds like a fun bet. Fun time.
This bounty has no expiration date.
Are the items on the list?
No, there are no items. It's just you need to pickpocket something from each of them.
Okay.
Huh.
A personal item?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take Max's panties.
Yeah.
Farewell, Rumamonga.
Very well. Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna step out front. I'm going to that's not the front. It's the balcony. I'm gonna review the contract for the estate job to remind myself where it was.
Okay.
And you can.
So you
ping it.
remember it is.
I wanna see if that works. Ah, yeah, there it is. Ah, nice. Oh, the biggin.
Oh, the big one.
Oh, it's in the other side of town.
In the wealthier district, of course.
I'm gonna talk to the. What was the name of that place? The Smith Estate?
Smith, Smythe. Yes.
These guys have name. They're just welcomers, right?
Yep.
Boys, what can you tell me about the Smith Estate on the other side of town?
Oh, Smith Estate. Owned by an old wood elf, actually. Came about his money from adventuring long time ago. That's the rumor, anyway. Bought his estate, plain as gold, walked right in. I'm assuming with a bag of holding, and dumped it all on the treasurer's desk. Purchased it right off the bat. Funny enough, it was one of the only houses not scarred in any of the raisings of Phlan, too.
Remember anything odd about the house? Or tricky?
Other than it's fucking huge, that's about it.
You remember if this guy had security?
I'm sure he did at the time, but it's vacant as far as I know right now. I looked at the contract myself, but I don't know. Something seemed off about it.
Can I discern anything about what he means?
No, but you can inquire more.
What do you mean?
It's just, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're an accomplished thief. You've done well here. It seems a little too easy. No guards, not a light on in the house, nothing.
You think something strange going on?
I think there might be something in that house that the old wood elf found in his adventuring days that's bringing a darkness there that I don't want a part of.
So, here's a question. You think with the Blackens, you said yourself, loosening their grip, making it easier for us. Then all of a sudden we got this easy score. You think it might be a trap?
I would say yes if it were a couple weeks ago, but with the Black Fist season, the Titan, their grip here, it's... I don't know. It could be. That's a good guess. It's as good a guess as any. Either way, I'd have someone watching your backside if I were you.
Right. Good. Good talking to you, and I flip him a coin.
Thank you.
And it was a silver piece because I'm cheap.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have the sending stone, do I? He had the
I don't
axe.
think so.
Or did I have it? I think I did.
Pretty sure you had it.
Yeah, I just didn't have it in my inventory.
You have the axe-shaped stone, Ben.
And he's got the axe
Tantine-
that he can talk.
Tantine has the axe, yes.
Oi, Tantine.
What?
Is Gertie with you?
Yes.
Give her your axe. Tell her to meet me at the bridge.
With
If she's...
the
knows
axe?
No. Just tell her to meet me tonight at the bridge if she'd like. I'd like to have a drink with her.
I put the axe next to her ear.
What's that? Meet at the bridge?
Or we could actually, to make it more nonchalant, I'll invite the two of them to, yeah, we'll meet at the bridge and we can go off to the tavern with the others.
Okay.
All right.
We will do it.
And I informed the two of them where they went. Which I think it was, did they go to the Doublet or did they go to the Max Powers bar, Sunset? Like, we didn't decide that.
We're going to the doublet.
Yeah, the Velvet Doublet.
Dang it, because I need to pickpocket back. I'm stopping at the bridge because you make me.
Yes.
Are they still here?
They are still on the other side of the bridge. As far as I know, Toasty didn't go anywhere, right?
I can wait.
Derek, what are you doing? Why is
We're yeah. Look at Discord. We're just waiting for our turn at the bridge,
Okay, go ahead.
assuming all of it is
Magrom,
still happening.
you're at the bridge, right?
I'm gonna, because it wouldn't make sense for me to see them again.
Yeah, he's not here yet. Right.
Okay.
We'd be crossing the bridge while he was doing all that.
So
Guards, we seek passage to the other side of the bridge.
So the Truthseer Andrew looks at you and recognizes you as a fellow boot and steps to the side. Let him pass. Ooh.
Oh.
Whoops. Whoops.
What happened?
He just got disintegrated.
Yep.
I deleted the wrong thing.
It deleted Toast.
I'm waiting for something horrible to happen. on
Do
the
they
bridge.
say? Do they say anything? Or are we just as long as we're good?
Yeah, he stopped you for a second, then noticed your chest symbol and let you pass.
I just keep walking.
We haven't gone to any shops on the bridge.
True. All right. We'll fast forward to the end.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, Toast, you can help me out. Last time, the session, you were excited to come here because of the last time you came to the inn, right? Or the
last
tavern.
time- It was the last time he came, period.
Yeah, right? Okay. I wanted to make sure I remembered that correctly. I thought, yeah. Well, here we are, Toast.
I have fond memories of this place.
Where is she?
Let us get dark beverages.
Are they dancing back there?
No, they are running upstairs as fast as they can.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me. That would be a perception, I guess. Do I see them running up the stairs?
Roll.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you did. For sure.
Do I notice why they were running up? Were they showing signs of why they were running up the stairs?
They were running up the stairs while looking at Toast, looking at the stairs, looking at Toast, looking at the stairs, looking at Toast.
Those women, I think, are waiting for you upstairs. They look quite excited to get up there as soon as they saw you.
I know.
Alright, so you guys just hanging out here till everyone joins you?
Barkeep, can we get 2 dark ales?
Dark ale coming right up. Just got a shipment in by boat from Jhessail Keep. Beautiful black ale. He puts the
all right.
2 mugs down in front of you.
He goes,
Perfect. Okay, so I reach into not the pouch that Broxus gave me, but my regular coin pouch, and I pull out a few coins. And at this point in time, my finger is bleeding through the bandage, so I pull out these coins and they're covered in blood, and I place them on the bar and I slide them towards him.
Okay. Boy, a little bit of trouble there, huh?
Nothing to worry about. How much will it be?
No, well, it's kind of a taste new brew, so a gold total. We'll cover both of them.
Excellent.
All right, I'll just put a gold down, and then I'll put a couple silvers just for a tip.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
before you drink that, isn't Jhessail Keep where we're supposed to be going? Are you sure those drinks are good for consumption?
Probably not.
Jhessail Keep. Yes. Let me think. That was discussed in the meeting, right?
All right, so Toast is able to.
You think these are tainted drinks, do you? Has anyone else drank from this cask?
No, but I think you boys should drink them.
Toast is going to use detect magic. He's got a free one, being a furblog.
Go ahead.
I just cast it. Detect magic.
What do you say?
He just goes.
Damn the magic!
Just makes noises. Oh my god.
He starts humming really loud.
No, you remember that episode?
Yeah.
So you do detect magic within the glasses.
All right, so
I reach for my glass while you're doing that.
Toast slow but dramatically knocks the cups out of his hand and the other one.
Okay,
He
so
goes,
as you reach for the cup, it suddenly feels like time almost stops for a second. And Derek and Toast, you're looking at this barkeep and you're looking at these glasses in front of you, and everything seems to go quiet. All the chatter within the tavern stops. All the people stop moving. Everything just seems to stop. And then
Toast.
for
Oops,
1
sorry,
second, you blink, and the glasses are gone. And the barkeep is staring at you saying, "Do you guys want something to drink or no?"
And does everything come back?
And the coin
Yeah.
is no longer on the countertop.
What sort of black magic is this? You just gave us 2 dark ales from Zental Keep.
I beg to differ, sir. I just came over to greet you. And for a second, Derek, you're looking at the staircase and you see the final footfalls of the same 2 courtesans getting to the top of the stairs.
as if everything froze for that entire interaction, you mean? Like,
As if that interaction didn't happen.
right, okay.
So, did I technically cast Detect Magic, or...
Yeah, you casted Detect Magic.
What's that?
You
Alright,
did
is it
cast
still active because I have concentration for 10
that. No.
minutes? Okay.
Was I I'm gonna roll. I don't know how to do this. I'm curious if I recall the keg that he poured them from.
Yeah, roll perception, I guess.
Perception? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to roll. Let me...
You're certain it was the top one.
Okay.
Barkeep, I would like a drink from that top barrel out of the 3 of them.
Oh, hang on. So, I pulled up the wrong thing. There it is. All right. The top one. That's a brand new shipment we got in from Elventree. A beautiful red wine.
That'll work.
He comes over, takes the cork out of the barrel, and pours you 2 drinks.
And he sets them down. Assuming, yeah. And then I just want to make sure, is Toast Detect Magic still working?
No,
said
it was
it was
as
10
if he
minutes.
never cast it.
Oh, okay.
But technically, did I cast it to waste a spot?
No, you still have that same spell slot.
Okay.
But we still, I'm sorry, we still have the memories of what occurred?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. But we still, I'm sorry, we still have the memories of what
Toast,
occurred?
do you want to would you like to check these as well?
Okay, just making sure.
Something is dark here.
Toast looks around.
Toast,
He
would you like to
he
check
casts
these as
Detect
well?
Magic again.
Okay.
Does he see anything?
Nothing aside from a few items on Derek.
Does that work when you walk around? Is it still active within 30 feet of you?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright, so Toast goes, I'm going to walk around.
Wait, go
and
back?
look.
I need to do the radial.
It's like the room.
You notice you do detect a few magic items on this fella at the end of the bar also.
Okay, so he's walking around. He just kind of like walks through people eating.
You get probably the most intense reading off of the Mistress Gielna at the door, the owner of the bar.
Is it just like kind of radiating from her, or
Yes.
items?
Items.
Okay. He's walking around. And he starts to walk upstairs. Hello, ladies. And really, he tries to be nice, but it's
Hello,
really creepy.
sir. I'm sorry, but I was just heading to bed. But Roxanne here was staying up a little bit longer. You?
I am just checking the place out for right now.
Oh,
It is-
that's fine.
It has been a while since I've been here.
So that'll be 1 gold for both of those. You do not detect anything up here, Toast.
All right.
I rolled a 20 for investigation in my general area there, looking at the drink. And I'm also curious if my blood stain is still on the bar from the previous incident.
No, it is not.
Interesting. Do I notice anything in the goblet at all or anything with my investigation?
Nope, it looks to be a standard goblet of wine. Looks very rich, very dark.
Toast wants
Alright.
to see if his magic is still on the floor in the room.
There's a hint of toaster strudel on the floor, yes.
All right, he's got a little grin.
What did you
Walks
roll, Derek? A natural 20?
No. 18 plus
Soft
2.
20.
18 plus 2. Yep.
Dirty 20.
And so I put down a gold and 2 silver.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Toast kind of talks to Derek. He can't really whisper too good because his voice is kind of booming. He just goes, "The man down at the bar has magical items, and so does Mistress. Was it Galana? Or yeah, Galana. But that is all I detect."
So as soon as you say Mistress Gielna, she happens to walk behind you and approach the barkeep, and she says, "Do you have the shipment log?" "Yes. Looks to be a new shipment here in another week or so." "May I have it, please?" He goes to the bookshelf here, pulls out a tome, and hands it to her. And she takes it over and reads it. "Ah, very good, yes. Very profitable." And then she kind of goes out of the bar area and heads upstairs. And he puts the log back on the bottom shelf of that bookcase.
Are the drinks glowing?
No, they're not.
Neither's that keg. I guess I'm not here. I'll shut up.
So, Toast just grabs it and says, "I will test it." And drinks it down.
Okay. It is very good wine. Very rich,
And he-
like I said.
He looks over at Derek. He goes, "I think I don't know if I tasted something." And he grabs Derek's drink and drinks his too.
Yeah.
And he
Same
goes,
thing. It is very good wine.
He goes, "The drinks are safe."
Very good.
And I look at my goblet empty. And I don't care at all.
You there.
Yes.
No, hold on. Let me think.
More people begin to fill into the inn as darkness begins to settle over Phlan.
Hold on.
My name is Derek. And my companion over there said you seem to have an interesting essence about you. Might I inquire to what you are doing in Phlan?
So as you're looking this man over, he looks to be an older gentleman. And you see a long greatsword resting against the bar, nestled between a stool to keep it safe. He is sitting on the stool as you're asking him, and he turns his gaze away from you back to his drink, and he simply says no.
Then let me keep it simple. Did you notice anything interesting occur about 2 minutes ago when we walked into the bar?
The only thing I thought interesting was you walk up to the barkeep asked you what you wanted to drink, and you stood there for about 15 seconds and didn't say a thing.
Yes, there's dark magic work in this place.
"19" to see if he was giving any hints of something deeper. As
You
I
get
walk
the
away.
feeling that that particular gentleman is not someone to lie about something like that. Like he's a take it or leave it kind of guy.
If you want me to test drinks, just keep bringing them to me.
Very good, Toast. I appreciate your willingness to take on one for the team.
Sounds like you need to get that book.
Well, somebody does. So I turn to Toast.
Why don't you get another round and meet me over at the lounge area towards the window behind me?
I do not have what you humans have, as in money.
Yeah.
I normally do not carry it on me, because I forge.
Well, you should think about forging yourself some gold then.
And I hand him a gold and I walk away.
Barkeep. He waves to make it 2 more.
Of course. And he grabs your glasses and goes back to the barrel and fills them, brings them back.
All right,
Another gold, sir?
he puts down the gold.
Thank you.
Thank you. And he brings the. How we're doing the couches.
Always the couches. Always.
I love how
Yeah.
fucked up they are.
I know.
It's my favorite part of the lounge area.
I
Oh,
feel there's a
serious?
lot of history in these couches.
Sirik is at work in this place, I know. I can feel it. It is in my bones.
Oh, there was a table there that I'm standing on.
All right, so Toast is going to look for a change in the couch.
Okay. Roll a d12.
Heck yeah.
You find 9 copper.
All right. It is a good day. And Toast goes, what is the plan?
Plan
You
A
have-
would be to burn this building down.
Jesus.
But I
I
suppose
can
we'll
do
start.
that.
But I
Yeah.
suppose, even though knowing that would be your favorite idea, that we'll go with the plan B. We should probably wait for the others to arrive, and then discuss potentially talking to the owner of this establishment.
She
I'm not too
seems
familiar
very
with this.
powerful.
What do you mean she seems very powerful?
There is a large magic aura coming from her.
That frail woman? Interesting.
She walked by, I noticed her, so I saw her. Let's do another perception. A retcon perception, I guess? I'm not sure at this point. what they are, but okay. Could I tell? I wasn't looking for magic at that point, but what did I? Could I tell her race and anything else of, I guess, interest? Because I rolled a 20, but I don't know. Wasted a
with
20 on that
roll,
one.
You remember being in here before. You remember seeing her ears.
Okay.
And her height, and you realize that she is most likely a are there high elves in D&D? Fuck, I don't remember now.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is she a high elf, like naturally magically attuned and everything? That's what I'm trying to figure out with that roll.
Isn't it a sun elf or whatever?
High elf.
High elf. So I could tell she's a high elf, and I've seen her at least a few times before. Not that I don't frequent this established by any means, but
Right. And you remember that high elves are very rare.
right.
He is of a rare race of high elves that possess, from at least my limited historical knowledge, great magical powers. So I guess I wouldn't be surprised if you can sense that in her.
Should we get the ledger?
That is an excellent idea, but I think it would be quite obvious if either of us attempted to get that ledger.
Toast goes, I have tricks up my sleeve. Go upstairs and make sure she doesn't come down. And in about 5 minutes, go to the bathroom.
5 minutes? I think
Just-
in my head.
And he just wait. He walks in here. These are bathrooms, right?
Yes.
All right. So he walks in, and his other furblog magic is he's gonna use disguise self and look just like the mad. Was it Jhessail or whatever? Not just whatever her name
Mistress?
was. Yeah, the
Mistress.
mistress.
Give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, he's in the bathroom. He's gonna cast disguise self using the furblog magic
Okay.
as her.
Let's see. Where is she? Oh, perfect. Whoops. Oh, you can't. Okay. There you go.
All right. So she walks out. Here he walks out,
At the top of the stairs.
and she waves to him like keep watch, and she just kind of walks over to the bar.
Okay.
Walks she just, as the bartender's busy, she walks over and picks up the ledger
Okay.
and just takes it to the bathroom as quickly as possible.
I'm not gonna. I just stand at the top of the stairs. Is she just looking at these crates and talking to these?
Just talking to the two courtesans
Okay.
that were upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so when he immediately changes back to toast.
Where do you put the book?
I shut this. Actually, I'm gonna shut that door, and I'm gonna go down to the last stall and put it in there.
Okay.
There's just a half elf in there, or a halfling just dumping.
Yeah, I put it down right there, and I turn back into Toast.
Okay.
Alright, he. And he points his head out and waves Derek down.
All right, so nothing happens upstairs. She's busy. Okay. Good,
Follow.
good.
So Toast kind of motions him over to the bathroom. And he, as low as he could whisper, he's like, "Last stall." And Toast closes it and kind of stands guard in front of it.
The last stall over here. Is that what he said? Yeah. I'm wondering in my head why Toast just didn't like put it in his pack or something. Just left it in the bathroom stall. I'll I pick up the book. Let me hold on. Let me shut the door. As soon as I get in there, I'm gonna pick up the book and review. Maybe he can't read. I don't know, but I'm gonna review some of the pages while I'm in here. The latest entries, at least, from this past.
So at the beginning of the page,
Future.
you see 2 days ago there was a shipment from Elventree via boat to Phlan for the wine that you were just drinking from the top cask. You see within 4 days' time there's going to be a shipment from Hillsfar for
What is that?
mead. Hillsfar, Hillsfar.
Yep.
There's going to be a shipment from Melvant within 2 weeks. And then you see a month from now, there's underlined a shipment from Zental Keep of a dark mead.
A month from now.
Correct.
And the L entry was the latest entry to be delivered. That's the one that just came
was
in
just
today.
delivered 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Okay, I'll put the book in my pack.
Okay.
I'm ghosted.
Where'd he go? Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna stand right.
wait. So do you need a distract? Do you need a distraction?
There's a lot of eyes going on.
Hold on.
Hi, big boy!
Hello.
You're a big one, aren't you?
Do they have any non-animal products around here? Excuse me, everyone.
Not animal.
What? Do you
Yeah,
want-
I've got an animal for you. Hang on a second. And he reaches into his vest and he says, I'm gonna pull a rabbit out of here for you.
Do you have a rabbit with you?
Yes, it's a magic trick I learned. Do you want to give me 500 gold? I'll show it to you.
I have no money.
400 gold.
And Toast just kind of ignores him.
It's a beautiful rabbit. You
You should not hold on to rabbits.
No,
They are-
no. Listen, he's hurting. You gotta save him, but you gotta get him out of here.
All right. So Toast knows what he has to do to make a distraction. He goes to pick this dwarf guy up, and he goes, "I need to see the rabbit." So he attempts to pick him up while
Okay.
saying that.
Make a string. Okay, so this dwarf is pretty fucking heavy. He's got a lot of meat in him. So you can't really get a good grip, and he's kind of wiggling around. So you kind of pick him up for a second, but then drop him.
He goes, "Oh, you are a heavy one. Let me
Oh,
pick
I
you up."
know. Like, listen,
I-
it'll cost you more for that, big boy. Listen, 100 gold for the rabbit.
I know you have a rabbit in there, and he attempts to pick him up again.
Go ahead.
+2. So 18.
Okay, so that time you're able to pick him up, lift him up under his armpits, and you pick him up.
So I pick him up and I bring him over
Hey,
here,
wait a minute.
and I set him on the table like a little kid,
Okay.
and he just starts
Boy,
yelling.
what are you doing?
He goes, "This man has a rabbit in his shirt, and he's keeping him hostage." And he looks over at Derek and winks,
Is the
You get me
barkeeper
off here.
occupied?
and he's kind of
Hold on.
shaking the dwarf, just being like, "Give me the rabbit."
What do I roll?
You can roll. What are you trying to? What are you rolling for?
So the attempt is, while the barkeep is distracted, to pull the book out and slide it back onto the shelf while people are looking at Toast playing with his dwarf.
Okay, so make a sleight of hand with advantage.
Does guidance work for sleight of hand? Any of those types of things?
I think it works
Right.
for all that stuff. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me just add that to the 18. 22.
Yep. So you are able to pull the book out, and it looks like you just walk by. The book's not there, and then when you walk by, the book just suddenly appears there as you're heading back out.
That is, by the way, the only time that Derek will ever be that stealthy.
So as Toast sees him go by, Toast goes, "There is no rabbit in there. You lied to me. I do not appreciate liars." And he just kind of pushes him over the bar and walks away.
So he stumbles back and knocks a few glasses off. Oi, get out of here!
So Toast walks over and he goes, "I think it is time for me to go." And he starts walking out of the bar.
So as you're walking out of the bar, you hear a sharp whistle.
Do I roll to see where it's coming from?
Yeah, you can.
+4, so 10.
You just know it's coming from behind you.
He stops and turns around.
So you see the barkeep doing some hand gestures. You don't understand, but then he stops.
And turns around again.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Did I see those?
Yes,
Perception? Oh my gosh, 220s in a
Wow.
row here with perception.
So you saw him hold his hands up flat, his left hand flat, his right hand flat, but the left hand below the right hand with a distance of about a foot, and then he holds up all 10 fingers twice.
Hold on, let me think about that. He's got both hands extended out and then kind of flicks his fingers, like counting to 20 essentially,
Yes.
and he whistled at Toast
He just whistled in that direction.
and then did that.
Yep.
Alright, let Toast keep walking.
He's walking towards the door.
Oi, big boy.
Yes.
That'll be 20 gold for that ruckus you caused.
20, yes. The one who has a deep voice shall pay. He is.
Either way, you're not leaving till we're paid.
I understand. They need 20 gold for me to leave. I do not have it. You should see if they'll take the tooth.
Step aside, Toast. We are done in this place for now, and we will be leaving.
Not before we get 20 gold for causing a scene.
You dare stand in the way of the cleric chosen of Merkel.
20 gold.
Alright, so my eyes turn purple. And then
Oh,
I breathe in deeply, and I hold my hand in front of me, and I say, "Step aside!" with a booming voice, and the doors fly open, and the lights all change to a purple color.
What is this?
Thaumaturgy.
Oh, thaumaturgy.
My favorite new thing, hopefully.
All right,
I've never heard
so make an intimidation check.
That spell gives
Mama.
advantage on it, right?
Usually, yes.
Oh, wait.
Well, isn't that
I have
the
advantage?
point of the spell? Is it forces it?
I don't know if that's a verbal thing. I think that's a DM. I don't think. Let me.
I'm pretty sure it's a spell.
Thaumaturgy is.
It is a
Um,
spell, yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you a
Powers advantage on all
bonus.
intimidation check.
I don't see that. No, it just can change all the things around me, like booming voice, change light colors. I also the earth shook a little bit when I spoke. Other scary things. So that would be a DM, I think, Chris. I'm not sure, but
Oh, maybe that's only in Baldur's Gate.
okay. So I'll roll intimidation. 20's a metal one. You can't beat that. Oh my gosh.
So this one looks to the other one and says, "Hey, bird." And this one looks to the other one, "Yeah, I think purple's my favorite color anyway." That'll be 30 gold for changing shit around here.
Merkel, why have you abandoned me?
I fall to my knees. At this point, with these RP moments, I'm pretty sure I'm the worst cleric of Merkel so far. Oh my gosh.
That was a good try.
Okay, so I'll
About 10 seconds before we get the mistress.
I'm ashamed, right, at this point, because Merkel abandoned me, so I turn everything back to normal. And I pull out the
It turned back to normal the minute you fell to your knees.
yeah, even better. Okay, yeah, I changed it back to normal. And then I pull the gold out, and I give these guys 30 freaking gold.
Okay.
From the town pouch, right?
I don't have any gold. So I was just like, give them gold. If you didn't give me that pouch, we'd be stuck here. Like, oh my gosh.
Are we all approaching as they're leaving?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. That's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of wanted that to... Oh,
All right, I'm
There we go.
I'm sitting on these rocks.
Oops, sorry.
I'm mumbling intensely to myself, like to Merkel, right? Like I'm in a state of like pity and sorrow. Like, why have you abandoned me sitting on these rocks?
Can we be rolling up right as they're leaving?
Yeah.
Like
Who,
all
you-
three-
just you?
All three of us?
That's up to Tantine.
Yeah, I'm coming down the hill,
I don't know
but
if he had anything to do.
Do I have to stop
No.
at the bridge?
No, go ahead.
it's too nighttime, dude.
That was such a waste of gold that whole trip.
Well, the thing of the gold was we got the information from the book.
We did. You did great. That's a really cool change disguise. That's
So Magrom, as you're approaching from the west, and Tantine and Gertie approaching from the south, you see the doors to the Velvet Double open, and you see a Toast stride out, head high, nothing really going on. But you also see a Derek stride out, his shoulders hunched, his head down, and his feet almost dragging across the metal or the wooden floorboards until he plops on a rock on the side of the inn.
oddly enough, that's a pretty normal demeanor. For doing that, like he pretty much walks like he's undead.
I look at Toast. I look at Derek.
Oi, Derek! Aren't you gonna congratulate me and my husband here? We just got married.
Merkel has abandoned me.
And I'll put my hands to my head and just sit there.
Well, looking at the grin on this one's face and the frown on this one's face, I'd say they just got married.
Nice.
Well, congratulations in order all around. First round's on me, boys.
He does pay for everything. I do not think I'm welcome in there for the rest of the night.
Hey, you don't like sleeping in there anyway, big boy.
We have information we have discovered through a ledger. We shall discuss away from the building.
I'm
We
gonna
go somewhere more private.
Pick up your bones and let's go.
It's a good line. I like it.
Sent you a message to Gertie.
Oh.
Well, I guess we can go home. Unless...
We can talk over in the bushes. I know a place. He just walks over a couple trees down. This is my secret spot.
I don't know what it is.
He goes,
Oh my gosh.
tell them, Bones. Tell them.
Ghost, I think that you should share the glory here. Please tell them what happened.
And I sit back on the rock.
I'm gonna insight at our necromancer or a cleric friend, dude. I want to see. What
Yeah,
he says.
Toast sets up a campfire right here. He goes, Toast, sit around for a tale. And
Why
he
you so
goes,
sad. There, Merkel.
He's
You have to-
abandoned me.
and Toast goes,
What did you
When
do
we walk-
to him?
Oi! What is going on here? You can't just put a fire up wherever you please. Oh, Tantine, sir.
He's just cooking himself a meal.
Very good.
and he goes, when we walked into the bar, we ordered drinks, and
No,
They
I
were
see
from
where this
Zen-
is going.
they were from Zentil Keep.
Yeah,
And I
no,
did-
it's serious.
I detected magic from them, and then all of a sudden, everything changed, and it was like we did not order drinks. And the gentleman near us said that is like we just stared off for 15 seconds. And then the madam of the house looked in the ledger, and I disguised myself into her and took the book without notice, and then put it back. And then I threw a dwarf over the bar. And then the bone man lost 30 gold. And here we are.
I'm just like my mouth's hanging open. I look at TNT and I look at Derek. I look back
So
at TNT.
Gertie walks up to you, Toast, and she puts her hand on your arm and she says, "You did really good. I'm proud of you."
Thank you. I had to turn down 2 ladies upstairs. It was hard, but I knew I had a mission.
I'm sure. You're safe now. It's fine.
So you picked up the ledger and put it back?
Yes, it is back, but Derek read it in the bathroom.
Um,
I don't know if he went to the bathroom, but he read it in there.
It's been a long day for all of us, Toast.
I believe that we were bewitched by the madness of Cyric.
Oh, the madam of the house was also glowing when I detected magic. I do not know why.
Like glowing like you fancied her?
Yes, but it was fun being her for about 30 seconds. I got a lot of looks, I feel.
I'm not sure why they would accept shipment from Zentil Keep.
Well, what did the ledger say?
A month from now, another shipment from Zentil Keep, a dark mead, will be put inside the tavern.
So they're getting a dark mead. So what?
Well, that happens to be the same dark mead that the barkeeper tried to give us 2 glasses full of. 2 steins of dark mead. They were put in front of us, and as I reached for mine, they disappeared. Like nothing had happened. Time had stood still. There's a dark magic in there. It's definitely Cyric, playing with my mind.
Well, me dwarven blood is boiling. How dare they mess with mead?
Why would they accept shipments from Zentil Keep? Tantine, do
Why
you
would
know
that-
the proprietor?
Why would that guy tell me
Well,
he has
gee.
a rabbit and he did not have a rabbit?
I mean,
Is it
we're just beginning our investigations. Us in the boots are really the only ones that know the threat of Zentil Keep at the moment, right?
I don't think it's common knowledge of the town folk, but I figured the Black Fist would have better watch of the docks.
Where does their
Okay,
shipments
too
come in,
early, yeah.
Tantine?
I would think across the lake.
do they come in at a certain dock?
Hopefully he has knowledge of this.
I don't.
Or do they vary? Do they vary depending on time of day
Probably.
and such?
Probably something you'd have to ask the proprietor.
Or listen, boys, maybe there's another owner of an inn we know we could
I was
speak
just about
to
to say
about
that.
shipments.
I was going to suggest we go check the other one.
Well,
Is
if
it the
we-
one with the mustache?
We could ask that fool you were with earlier.
Maximus?
Yes. Him.
Wonder if he's found his mom.
His mom left.
Just like his dad.
Everybody leave him.
Ow!
Well, it doesn't sound like this operation's moving quicker than a month, potentially. So we could sleep on it. Meet up in the morning.
Well, what happened with the keg they had?
So when we awoke from the madness, the keg, I asked him to pour me another drink from it, and it was simply an elven wine. It was no longer the dark mead. And I know for a fact that he poured it from the same cask of where the dark mead came from.
And I
There is
found
potential.
I found 6 copper in the couch. I do
There
not
is
have much
potential.
money.
There is potential that that keg still resides somewhere within the keep, and if individuals are drinking it, they could become under the influence of Cyric.
Well, I guess I should go look at the keg.
So, Toast looks around for a rat friend.
What was
He heard some squeaking.
I'm gonna stand up.
They always sound so forced.
I'm gonna stand outside the
You
keep.
know he's building them up for the perfect fucking time, and then as soon as that time is ripe, he shoots them out. What a sick fuck. Okay, what are we doing?
I rolled to find a rat.
Make a nature check.
Tariq sits outside the bar. Wait, did Gertie follow Tantine? And I don't know what
Yes.
Magrom's doing. I'm too ashamed to go back in the bar right now, so I'll stand outside of it.
You see some tracks leading to a tree and then up the tree. You do not find a rat, but you do find a chipmunk.
Hello, Mr. Chipmunk. Do you know of any rats? Or actually, you might be good. Do you think you can help me?
Yeah.
Do you know of anything great? Do you know of anything odd happening in the bar over here? That you've seen different lately? Any magic?
Magic bar!
Do you know of any odd tasting wine?
Yep.
Thank you. Please tell your friends if they know of anything come talk to me. He just walks back and he goes, "The squirrels do not know of any magic. I could not find a rat."
All right, Tantine, what are you doing?
Barkeep, I'd like to order a dark ale.
A dark ale, yes, of course. So he goes to the bottom right barrel, pulls out Stein and uncorks it, fills it, and brings it over to you. There you go.
Thank you. Where's this ale from?
This particular brew comes from Ulash.
I'm gonna smell it.
It smells earthy, rich. There's a nice head on it.
Do you have any shipments from Zentil Keep? I prefer their flavor.
No, not yet. We're expecting a shipment within a month or so. This will be our first shipment from Zentil Keep. We've never really done dealings with them before. I believe, well, between you and me, I heard the Zents were here not too long ago, attempting to start some kind of trading relationship. I believe this is a result of that.
Some extra ale on the way?
Yes. I'm interested to see what they brew up.
Do you mind if I check your liquor barrels?
That's a little above my pay grade. You might want to speak to the mistress about that.
And where is she at the present time?
She just went upstairs not too long ago.
Thank you.
That'll be a gold for the drink.
I will be back to pay you.
Now listen, you don't have to do anything with him. Just come get me if he comes back. I'll make sure we set him up with Clarice.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, thank you, milady. Yes.
Pretty sure that guy does stuff with animals.
You know of whom I speak?
Yes.
Hmm.
He's got a unique way with women.
Yes, you could say that. What can I do for you, Blackfist?
I've heard some rumors coming from here. Some people who were befuddled, possibly thinking that there was some mead that came from Zentil Keep.
No, I can't speak to that. We are expecting Zentil Keep Ale within the month or so.
I would caution you. You probably know from previous dealings with your bouncers from, what was that, a week ago?
A week and a half, yeah.
Week and a half ago, that the trade deal with the Zent kind of fell through. It's dangerous times out there.
Yes. Yes, that is true, but we received correspondence from Zentil Keep a few days ago about an interesting trade agreement for ale to begin possible further trade relations.
I would caution you from trading with them, as we still haven't gotten to the bottom of where the Syracists have come from.
Syracists?
Yes. Wasn't she aware
No.
of what was going on with those orcs?
No. As far as she's concerned, the High Zealot just came in and murdered her 2 bouncers.
Oh. Well, we believe that your 2 bouncers were under the influence of Cyric, which is why that High Zealot led them to such an early demise.
Oh, that does explain a few things. Your High Zealot was a rather frequent attendee of the inn, but we haven't seen him in quite some time.
Has he been back since that incident?
No, that was the last I've seen of him. Thank God.
Interesting. Do you mind if I take a look at your liquor barrels downstairs, and just to squash this rumor that I heard that there was some foul brew amongst them?
Absolutely, as soon as you get a warrant.
Okay. All right, then. I appreciate your non-compliance.
Have a great day.
Stupid bar. I don't know why I come in this place.
I'm surprised he's so lippy with a blackfist.
I didn't pay for that dumb beer. How about that, bartender? See ya.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Yeah. I was
He was
waiting for someone
busy.
to stop me, and then I was
He
gonna
was
chop.
busy.
I was gonna chop their head off.
While he was in there, I'm gonna talk to Gertie.
Well,
Okay.
that place is gonna be crawling with Syracis soon.
Right. So I got a contract tonight at a mansion estate sale.
Aye.
I'm just pretend. I'm like acting like Toast isn't even here.
He's just staring at the fire, wondering why that chipmunk sounded so retarded.
Problem is, my mates think it's a bit too easy of a score, so I could use some backup in case it's not on the level. Just so you know what the danger is.
What do you think the danger is?
Well, between you and I had a previous adventure. And there is somebody looking for me in the city.
Alright, someone dangerous?
Yeah, he is. And if this is a trap, specifically for me, I could use an extra hand.
Alright. What,
Might even be able to take this oaf out front and keep him distracted with his fire.
what's the cut?
What did we never discussed what the contract said as far as... I don't think they have rewards on there, do they?
No, it was just to ransack the estate for as much loot as possible.
Well, I'd say either way, we go 60-40. As long as we get out, get in, get out with this stuff.
I would do the same if we were in my city. It sounds fair.
Alright, once we separate from the group, we'll head over.
Do you want me in or out of the estate?
Nah, I didn't really think about this. I'd assume we'd both go in. Well, what do we say? We take... Hey, Toast, you in? You been listening to us?
Yes, I've been pretending I've been staring at the squirrel, but I've been hearing everything you said.
How'd you like to play Sentry?
I will do extra stuff for you if you pay for my basic things like food and wine when we go into places.
And
I do not,
relationships at Velvet Dublin.
I do not carry currency on me, and Bones over there seems to be kind of cheap. So
I think
that is my deal.
I think you'd fit in naturally outside, near the trees, watching the building. You know,
Yes.
people have seen you around.
If you happen to find a big item for me, I shall take it. But I shall help you, if you can do those things.
Yeah, we'll get you some stuff thrown your way. We'll just need.
And no harming animals when
Oh, of
applicable.
course not. Of course not. Wouldn't dream of it. We'll just need you to be lookout outside, and then signal us if with a distraction if you can.
I am good at distractions.
Yes, I know. Right, so that leaves you and I. We'll take either end of the state.
Alright, that sounds good. We should have some kind of communication. Do you think Tantine would let us borrow his teleaxe?
I don't think without arousing suspicion.
Yeah. Alright.
Could try to peel it off him for the night. Say he dropped it.
Oh. Pickpocket him, huh?
Oh, here he comes.
Was there any success in there, Tantine?
He's in the
Someone
bathroom.
went to the bathroom.
Yeah, he's a BRB. But I'll ask him that when he gets back.
He just has a
While-
glazed
while-
expression on his face.
While you guys are talking over there, I'll talk to him. Yeah. Quick, rob him while he's gone. Yeah, I got him.
I walk up to him and just pilfer his pocket.
Take everything.
Toast looks over at Magrom. He goes, I can ask my animal friends to help us and alert if they know if anybody are in buildings. And
I'll
they can
trust
give
you.
us signals.
I'll trust you to set up all that outside and do what you feel's right, and you let me know to listen for animal noises.
He looks around. He goes, just don't judge me.
I can't wait.
Are we moving tonight?
I think tonight's the best option.
Sky is clear, the moon is full. Why not?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Was there anything interesting? Did you get any information in that Tantine?
Nope, she wouldn't talk. Place will be full of Seer-Assist by morning.
The shipment's
You know
not
what-
for a month.
You know what they say? If they don't talk, they have something to hide.
Yeah, that shipment won't be there for a month, but he was saying they were just bamboozled by a bunch of liquor.
That building is cursed.
Well,
Let's burn it.
hopefully Toast
may-
will burn it down.
We may need to condemn it and remove it from its property.
Should we just go
No,
in there and chop all their alcohol barrels up?
Prohibition! Prohibition!
Do we want to do that? I kind of want to.
I don't need a warrant. That's all I gotta say about that.
His power fantasy.
You mean the owner asked you for a warrant?
Yes.
They're definitely hiding something. Let us see what the other 3 are up to over here. We may need to burn it down.
That piques Toast's interest. Yes, we will burn everything. And he looks around.
Yes, Toast, return it to its natural state.
Yes,
Toast.
including you. I mean, everyone.
Toast,
He he starts getting riled up.
let's go smash barrels of rum.
Are we roughing someone up?
Yep.
There's something dark in that building, and they're hiding it from us.
Hopefully
It is
we
our
can-
job as the boot. To
They
make sure
wouldn't-
that no.
What are you talking about?
They wouldn't give me consent to inspect their alcohol barrels, in which these 2 over here claim that there was a befuddling tincture that there was given to them that could have serious.
Which 2? Derek and Toast?
Yes.
So she lowers her arms and she looks at you and she says, Derek and Toast.
Toast looks over. He goes, I am a furblog. We do not lie. I do not know if Bones lies. But he gets sad and I think he cried.
All I know about Derek is every time he tries to have the bones help him, it fails.
He has performance issues.
Oh my
And
god.
you are going to raise one of the most influential inns in Phlan based off of the information of Derek and Toast.
Do you truly think that I would make up the fact that our minds were gone?
I'm sure you experienced what you experienced. But whether that was in reality or not, I don't think so.
Well, you heard my wife.
Burn it to the ground.
What's this Noe doing over here? I don't like what he's up to.
Who?
So
This is
halfling.
The halfling over there.
He's just tidying up his stall.
Okay. Well, were you 2 up to something? I know you needed Gertie to meet you.
Oh, we talked about it.
If you don't need my assistance, I'll retire for the night. Or if you do, I can help.
I just don't want to compromise the blacker.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I can. I'm gonna
Oh
go get.
no, husband, it's been a long day. You need your rest.
I need to go pick out the best bedroom anyway.
Should give your husband a hug. Good night.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my
She just blows you a kiss.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we don't touch.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, Tantine, and I pat him on the back. What a stud. What a stud you are. I'm patting him really hard and aggressively.
I didn't catch on. I did not catch on.
And
Roll it.
What
Roll
a
it.
stud.
Roll it.
No! It is dumb thing. It rolled over.
Oh my
As
gosh!
you're walking away, you feel Magrom pat you on the back, and very clearly his hand slips down into your backpack, and you feel every nook and cranny of his gloves protecting your goods.
Why is he trying to steal from me?
You don't know? Are you gonna let him or are you gonna stop him?
I'm gonna do another sleight of hand. And I was giving you a wedding present, and I put some gold in his pocket.
Very good.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh.
You feel your backpack get slightly heavier with gold.
Don't do whatever you're doing.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, do you want me to roll how much gold I stuffed in there?
Really thinks.
What?
I was just waiting for you to throw a fucking blue rope at him.
Oh my gosh.
I guess we're just doing it without comms.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna
Tantine.
take the L.
Tantine, should we be following you?
I don't. Hold on. Do we know that he has this? Did we know that he secured the building?
No, I didn't really tell anyone yet. I mean, Gertie knows.
You got 4 gold from me.
I mean, if you really wanted the axe, I'd let you borrow it.
I mean, they didn't ask. They didn't ask. Oh my gosh.
Oh, oi, Tantine! Can I borrow your axe?
Meta. Oh gosh.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with the, I didn't get it.
I feel like we had... Oh, we have a sending stone we don't trust because the weird Zealot had it.
Yes, correct. It's not there anymore. So remember, you gave it to Jhessail and she smashed it.
I'm curious what... She didn't tell me what happened to the Zealot, did she? I don't think
No.
she did.
She tasked you with finding him, though.
Oh. Did she give me any clues?
Come back here.
No.
Don't run to the building yet.
She was under the impression he was still working for her until you brought that information to her.
Where'd he go?
Okay.
Tantine, have you secured camp for us?
Yep.
Here,
Where will we be staying?
just down the road.
What? Yeah. What? I didn't hear you. Sorry. Go ahead.
I know a place. It's just down the road.
The tree.
I've secured one of the best buildings in Phlan. It's got a hole in the wall we have to fix. House Jhessail is where we get to lay our head tonight.
Jhessail.
House
Excellent.
House
Jhessail.
House Janask. How did you manage to claim House Janask?
House Jelly Bean.
Oh god.
I just had to make a deal with the manager of Phlan Mint or whatever we call this bank.
Phlan Federal Credit Union.
Oh, fuck you. No.
No, bank.
All I use is Federal Credit Union.
What's the sign say? Oh, ha!
I think you can make it a prop and then name it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Let's go see if there's any remnants of Cirrus in this building.
Here is this. Yes, I will come with you. We'll make sure. Is Toast coming with us?
Oh, too late. I guess.
Sir?
Oh, we've already made it down here.
Yes. The rest are inside.
Oh. Earlier than I expected. Eager it must be to start. Oh, fancy. This is what This is what 1,000 gold a month costs.
Why'd it turn
I changed it to the inside of
This-
House Janarsk.
What's this room?
Seems to be a study.
Oh.
I thought that was the crapper.
Did you modify the building?
Yes.
Okay.
It's modified?
Slightly, yes.
It looked a little different.
Good day. To all my boot.
Commander.
Yes.
Commander.
Say salamander.
Salamander. I see you have made it down prior to morning.
Of course, we are eager.
We will come up with plans in the AM when we are all gathered. We're still waiting on a few.
By your command.
Let's find the barracks.
Oh, I know there's some rooms over here. But it's only got...
I see what you did.
Who?
You got rid of the spotlights.
No!
Yeah.
We're gonna probably need some more beds.
We can always add bunks to those rooms.
There's that room. Is this room still demolished? Oh, it's not.
They fixed it that fast?
I thought we would have to work on the room.
Well, you can
It's
see
been-
that it's not furnished anymore, but the repairs are done.
Oh.
It's been 2 hours!
Minus a window.
Oh, gosh. Got some
Well,
good carpenters in
you
play.
didn't investigate the upstairs. After...
The last time, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Up
Bunch
here?
of debris on the ground too.
We were up here.
No, he meant,
Since the wall exploded, you guys haven't been back in that room.
True. This is where the slaves were.
The fake slave.
Fake slaves. Okay, there's bunks up here.
yep.
So I guess the top floor is where they can all stay. Looks good. Oh,
Which room should I convert to a shrine for Merkel?
what?
Well, I must commune with Merkel. I think he is mad at me. I must have a shrine built for Merkel.
I thought you and Toast just found some bones of a dead animal to talk to him.
Some weak little animal? No, I must build a proper shrine.
I say into the
Communicate with
sending-
him.
I say into the sending stone. He's just trying to create a spank tank.
I do not understand what spank tank is.
Derek, you'll have to give me a moment to find a logistical location for you to have a bunch of bones.
He's gonna polish the bones.
I must
say it.
polish my bones.
Yeah. That makes more sense than Spank Bank. I must polish my bones.
It's like a
Must polish my
breastfeeding
bone.
room.
This is the best room, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Give it to Toast.
This room could easily be modified into 4 bedrooms.
We are gonna have to do some modifications, or people will have to share rooms.
No, we should have our own room like the Vandalin 5. And Tazik should decorate them just like he did.
I guess you can. Oh, nope, you can't use this room. This is where my evoker is.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I see you are studying ways to destroy Seeracists.
Yes.
By any means necessary.
A nod. I guess the other study, if you want to, Derek, you can put some bones in there.
Where's our chef?
I haven't gone in the kitchen yet. I'm assuming he's in there.
Is there a lower level?
I believe so, but that is off limits for now until the repairs are complete.
I see.
In here. Go in there.
The shitter.
All right, this will be
Got it,
the.
man.
I pull the key out of the door.
Yeah.
Why would you do? Why?
I thought you wanted. I thought,
journey.
I thought you wanted privacy with your bow.
Oh my gosh! I just don't know why your character was.
You just
Alright.
Oh my gosh!
Back to
I-
Maximus.
I didn't actually lock it.
Oh jeez, dude. Can I actually build a shrine in here?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Do whatever you want.
All right, this is my
In
room.
that room. Oh, the cook's not in here. The chef.
Sounds like you can work on that after hours.
Unless he's open here. Oh, double door.
I'm retiring in this room for now, even though there's not a bed. I'll just sleep on my mat.
You fall asleep?
I mean, I'm not asleep, but I'm setting up in here, right? Like I'm done for the night. It's got to be midnight or whatever by now. So
Yes.
Is that really the only way? You have to go outside?
oh, to the secret basement.
Yeah. We didn't really have anything to do with that, did we?
We've never been in the basement of this building. We don't know what's down there.
We were hoping it was going to be a smithy to stick the goblin in.
And thus he explores
Ooh.
the basement.
Hello.
Look at this.
Look at all those rugs.
Look at all of this.
Inspect it.
You want,
Perceive it.
you want me to perceive what's down here?
All of it, yeah. What's all this stuff? There's a hookah in the corner.
Perceiving.
So this looks to be a large stockpiling of goods that were brought from the true Zental Keep Mercantile Company to begin trading with Phlan.
Interesting.
You could sell stuff to make money.
I could.
Yeah, see if there's any magic items down
I mean, I would probably need toast at some point for that.
there. Don't forget.
Let's check in here. Is anything giving me a Banite any weird ill feeling?
Not at the moment, no.
Ooh, we got a prison down there.
That's good to hold seer assists.
Oh, that's true. We need like an interrogation in prison and everything.
Is this a rice cooker?
It seems to be something from the future that shouldn't be here.
I was concerned. It kind of looked like a place where they make seer assist dust.
Look at that big Zweihander.
Is there actually weapons here?
Yes.
Anything good on this table?
They look to be standard weapons covered in dust. They've been here a long time. Most likely for the guardsmen and guards of the previous owners of House Jannars.
Time for the scaries.
How much you want to bet there's a double door?
I was guessing that would open this. There's a double lever, I can tell you that much.
What's that near your foot?
Near my foot? A lever?
There's like another door.
What is in here? Oh yeah, I do see that now. You. Oh, what a loser roll!
Don't forget.
Oh, there it is.
Saved it.
So this looks to be a storeroom of the more exotic goods from the Zental Trading Company.
Oh. Have a look at what's on this countertop.
So you remember seeing a contraption like this at the bank?
A bank? Upstairs?
In the manager's office, correct.
Oh. Hmm. My memory does not recall what I thought it would have been. What's in these chests?
Perceive them.
Oh, whoops.
That's fine. So filled in the bottom chest, it looks to be bolts, crossbow bolts, arrows, a massive stockpile of ammo.
Okay. This is all very good. Surprised this was I'm surprised this was left with the building. This'll do nicely. And is this a secret passage into the waterways? Or am I... Can I see any fish?
So looking at, once you open the gates, the smell of sea salt rushes into your nostrils, and you see below you a waterway. It is very close to the it's probably 2 or 3 inches below the hatch, but it does not seem to move like the ocean water by the docks.
Is that weird to me?
No, it would be like staring into a well.
Okay.
Like the water's just still. Most likely because it is encompassing cement, cements around it or something like that to keep it from sloshing around like the normal tide does.
Okay, but it smells like salt water.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I get
All right.
one? Why? I don't understand that.
Why it doubles?
Yeah.
You probably broke my guy too because I was closing the hatch and it disappeared. Okay. I will need help with moving and organizing all these goods. I'm gonna have to... Did you make it so it's just one door? Oh,
Yeah.
the lever went away.
Hang on.
I was trying to close it. My assumption is like I have a key to all these doors.
Yes,
Is that-
you do.
okay.
It is in a key ring that the treasurer gave you.
Nice. Alright, I will have to meet up with the crew in the morning regarding this basement full of goodies. And I didn't notice any other ways up into the building. It's just through the
Correct.
back. Okay. There's double doors up here too. I have to ask the DM a question in the private table.
Okay. So Doric, as Tantine is finishing his walkabout of House Janarsk. You and your study, you're formulating how you're going to turn this into a shrine to Merkel, where you're going to put things, and the day finally catches up to you, and you begin to feel your eyelids get heavy, and you eventually drift off to sleep.
Roger that.
I wish I could set fires before Tazza gets back, like all over the map.
That would be cool. We had like that kind of control.
Burn down the bar while you're gone.
There should have been a rabbit. Burn it to the ground.
Oh, you don't fall into the kitchen anymore.
He's fixed.
Do you think this room's cursed?
Yeah. It's the most cursed. Give it to him.
I think Toast will sleep next to that water hatch and just talk to the fish at night.
He's in the basement.
Talk to crabs. Hello.
You just dump the bodies in there.
I need to get a Zoidberg figure, so I can because I could turn into a crab, or what, I could turn into other animals. So if I had a Zoidberg one, it'd be pretty awesome. Especially like if I'm like with the hookers up there, I just turn into him.
There probably is one in the mod. Crab folk, yep, there's one. It's the crab people from South Park.
Is it?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Where'd Tazza go?
I think he's having a conference with Derek about his boner room.
Oh.
By miracle.
Well, we're not thieving
Okay.
tonight, I don't think.
Okay, so that's up to you guys. Tantine and Tantine, I'm assuming you go to bed too.
I did rub my gauntlets all over this room to see if there was any feedback from Bane. See if it's cursed by Cyric.
You do not get any inclination that it is tainted by the Lord of Murder. Or Deceit. The Lord of Deceit. The God of Deceit.
Okay. I'm gonna have to real quick. I just opened this mail order catalog to Carpentry R Us, for like a bed and stuff in here.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I'm done now.
But for now, you sleep on the rug on the floor.
Yeah, I'll curl up right here.
He's just in the chair, passed out on the fire.
Oh, I forgot. Dang it.
What?
I'll wait till the shrine's done, actually. The thing I messaged you about before. I'll wait. Yeah.
Oh, yes, okay. Alright,
Thieving.
Magrom.
Alright. I think our target is up through these trees.
Lead the way.
Toast holds out his hand and puts out the fire.
You see commoners just going into their homes. Some of them out on the porch. A few Blackfist guards are on patrol, but as soon as they see your emblems on your chest, they decline from hassling you.
Get up where she's at and kind of hang out by this tree. This is the place, right?
Yes,
What?
correct.
What is the plan?
Well, I figure you go scrounge up some animals and do your thing, and you probably pacing around won't be too out of the ordinary considering that's what you do in this town. And if you need
What do you want the animals to do? I can ask my rat friends to go inside and check things out for you if you would like. But you will have to pay them in return. They usually work on deals. Like you give them cheese. But if you break the deal, they will steal from you when you are not looking. The whole town of rats, they all work together. Do you want to make the deal with them?
Of course I want to make the deal with the rat.
Okay, I will talk to them. What do you want them to do?
Let's have them scout out the first floor. Let's see what we see in there.
Okay. So he walks around. I'm gonna see if I call to rat friends. Hello, rat friends. And he's kind of walking around.
Roll a d8. So 4 rats answer the call. Where
Should I just talk to him, or are you gonna
fuck is
put
it?
rats?
No, I'm gonna put rats out.
All right. And I have advantage
Wow.
on charisma checks to
This is the only rat available.
try to convince him.
This
Oh, I love it.
undead rat.
Yeah, that's all I could find.
Hello, my friends. I was seeing if we could come to a deal. My friend over there, and he points to Magrom, he goes, he would like to find out what is
Hello.
inside the building. He will give you something like cheese as a reward.
Cheese? Cheese.
Yes.
Cheese.
And I told him
Cheese.
if he will not, if
We
he does
don't
not,
like cheese anymore.
then what do you want?
We want crabs.
I cannot give you crabs. Unless they are already dead.
I don't care.
He goes, if there are crab, you have to talk to him for the reward. I'm here just to talk to you. He agrees that if he does not give you what you want and for food, you may take his items.
Can we eat the items?
That is between you and him. I am just the middleman.
You don't seem like a middleman. You seem like a tall man.
I am tall man, but I'm the only one that can talk to my friends, the animals. So what would you want to eat?
Crabs.
I will tell him. Follow me, please. Magrom, these rats
Ah.
agreed to help you out.
Ugh.
They
Ram?
request crabs, and I request the crabs already be dead. So you have to figure that out. I have agreed to a deal that they will help you, but if you do not help them, they will steal your items and possibly eat them. That is between you and them, so you must follow the deal.
Look,
The deal has
Frank,
already
this is
been
getting
done.
a bit complicated at this point. I can't
But
just find a crab on demand.
But the deal is already done, so they will follow you.
Alright, they might have to wait for the crabs, though, for tomorrow.
You may have to wait for the crabs until tomorrow, but he promises you the crabs, and you could. And just to let you know, there are rats all over town, and they all work together. So I will not. You should not break the deal with them, or it to be dire consequences. What do you want them to do for you?
How are they gonna report back to you?
What do you want them to do for you?
Have 3 of them go scout out the building.
What do you want the 4th to do?
We wait with you. Keep you
Right.
company.
One of you must keep me company. The other 3, please scout and report back with who is in the building. Thank you, my friends. And he will pay you your crabs by tomorrow.
So this rat scurries up your shoulder, and these rats head off into the direction of the building.
Toast kind of gently touches the crab. He goes, "You are a nice-looking rat." Really?
What's that thing's name?
What is your name, friend?
Okay, go ahead. What'd you say?
Center of Merchant.
I asked the rat what his name was.
Felix.
His name is Felix.
Aw. Disgusting.
So it's been about. You guys are just waiting for the other rats to report. So after about 10 minutes, out of the grass, you see the rats scurrying back.
Hello. Hello, we've
Yes.
got news. So
What
there
is the-
seems to be an old man sleeping in the building.
They say there's an old man sleeping in the building.
And that's it?
Was there any other
We
reports?
believe he tends to the crops here.
He tends to the crops.
How's the
Is there
condition of the house? Is it empty? Is there things inside?
There's
Are-
simple implements. Some food.
Did it smell normal, like a normal building, or was it decay, death, anything like that?
It stunk of manure.
Alright. Figure out how you're going to watch the outside, Toast. Maybe keep 2 rats with you, 2 on lookout, and then you can send the other rats back and forth, pass messages to us.
I relay that to them, to the rats.
Okay.
We'll just assume frantic scurrying and squeaking, or if they tug on, have them tug on our boot if they need us to get out.
All right.
Okay.
I will be outside, and you will do all that and tug on their boot if they need to get out.
If there's danger, tell them to climb up on our shoulder.
Well, you'll be able to tell if there's danger. There's only one room.
Well, coming into the building. What do you mean there's only one room?
There's only one room in the house.
The place is huge.
What house did you go to?
They went to the wrong house.
The rat scurries up to the sidewalk here and points to the house to the east.
Yeah, they went into that barn over there.
He walks over. He goes, "No, my friends, it is that big house. The big
You're not
house.
end of the deal.
That is the deal that you have made with him, my friends."
Tell him deals off.
Did you look at the Gertie chat?
No.
They have already completed a task for you, so you still owe them crab.
So as the rats begin to argue, you see Gertie step up and slaughter these 3 rats in quick fashion, dispatching them quickly.
You must stop.
Felix turns and says, "Whoa! What?"
And I hold up my knife to the rat and I'm like, point at the big building.
Oh, that building. We don't go in there.
What'd he say?
Chels goes, "I cannot help you," and he walks away because they killed the.
Yes.
Alright, he's playing to his character. I reach into my ration and toss this rat.
And Chels just goes back to the House of Janars or whatever.
I toss the rat some food.
How
Okay.
dare they kill the rat?
It snatches it and then runs off between cracks in the rocks here and vanishes.
He'll be back.
Tell us to kill him. Kill them all.
Alright, it's just you and me.
Oh, that was a waste of fucking time.
You take the east side, I'll take the west.
Aye.
If you hear a commotion, it means get out. Actually, if
So
you hear
Gertie,
if you hear a bell, just a small jingle, get out.
all right.
Alright, and then we can pause here. Actually, no, I want to, like, peek in and stuff first.
So you see Gertie slink to the shadows, staying out of the moonlight, heading to the east doorway. All right, you go ahead, Magrom.
Just press on the wall and look inside the window.
Okay. So looking inside, it is pitch black.
What do my dark vision eyes see?
Oddly enough, you see nothing.
Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna... Can I see anything through this door?
No, it is still pitch black.
I'm gonna put a couple drops of oil on the hinge here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pick the lock, or check for traps.
Okay, go ahead. This does not seem to be trapped. No, you run your fingers along the border, along the seam in the middle. Everything seems to indicate that it is a normal door.
peek it.
So you are able to slide your lockpicks into the hole, the keyhole, and after a couple tries, you are able to pick the lock.
Now can I see in there?
No.
I flick my red button into the room.
So it tinks off the wooden floor and is lost in the darkness.
I listen for any motion or anything.
Make a perception.
I'll throw it in there.
Nothing seems to stir or nothing makes a noise as your red button rolls across the wooden floor.
I'm gonna half speed stealth walk through here.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean
Ooh.
it is complete darkness in here. So as soon as you walk in, you are gone.
So the door's shut behind me?
Yes.
I pull out my magic lantern.
Okay. So even with the magic of that lantern, the light is only encompassing what you see right now.
I'm cautiously proceeding.
So you see a bookshelf. It is covered in dust. Seems to be a nightstand. Another nightstand.
I'm gonna check this one.
Okay. Hang on. So you grasp the handle of the nightstand and you pull it and it slides open effortlessly, but you feel some resistance and you feel the slight sound of wood on wood. Do you stop or do you keep opening it?
I stop.
Okay.
Can I see anything inside?
Inside it looks to be documents, some parchment.
Alright, I move on.
This seems to be a fireplace.
I'm gonna check for anything unusual in it.
Okay, make an investigation. In the fireplace, you find burnt ends of documents. There's some wood scraps. That's about it. This door, oddly enough, is open as you pass this threshold.
Is a second fireplace?
Yes.
I'm gonna check for how recent this door might look, and, like, see if there's any dust trails or anything.
Okay,
Fresh.
so make an investigation on the floor. Not that you can see. It's hard to tell when this was manipulated last.
And they burn a lot of wood in here.
Another nightstand. So here you can see this door right here. You see... Oh, I'm sorry. No, not that one. This door. You can see from where you are the moonlight outside. Coming from through the windows, slightly through the windows of the door, like the one you entered on the western side of the building. So you can tell that that door leads outside.
I'm going to take a piece of my string and leave a little thief mark right here.
Okay.
Because this is like going towards where Gertie would be coming, I think.
Right there.
Yeah.
Just put arrows
And
down.
then it's, yeah, and it's gonna kind of direct towards upstairs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just kind of look at these stairs, see if there's anything off.
The only odd thing about them is that they are made of marble. And it seems like it doesn't fit with the rest of the house.
I'm going to ascend.
Go ahead.
And then crouch at the top before cresting and just kind of look around.
Okay. So up here, it's the same thing. The only thing you can see is within the lantern light.
Proceeding.
So you see that the second level of this estate is a little bit more lavish.
Is this a painting?
Yes.
Is it nice?
It is nice.
You
You investigate.
Yeah, I'm gonna finger behind it.
So your fingers reach behind it, and it seems to be a pretty heavy painting. It is hung by a thin strip of wire on a nail in the wall. Nothing behind it.
Not on hinges.
Nope.
I'm gonna check this one too.
Same thing with this one.
I can't remember the layout of this place. I'll go through. Actually, I'm gonna stick on the side of the building. I think that I said I was gonna be on.
Make a perception check as you get near this door. You hear a slight commotion in that room.
I'm gonna. Is this? Do I see this door open?
No, you see the door, but it is not. It is closed. Or no, I'm sorry. It is open. This door is open.
I'm gonna, from behind it, listen more intently.
Okay. Make a perception with advantage.
+4 on these. Ooh,
Oh,
thank
good
God.
thing. Good thing. So you hear the sound of muffled, not groaning, but it's like a struggling sound, a muffled struggling sound, and you hear what sounds to be like scraping on the floor.
I'm gonna peek in.
Okay. Inside, you see a bound dwarf on the ground.
Is there any other signs of life in here?
Not that you can see.
Is he faced away from me?
He is on his back, his hands bound, his feet bound, and his mouth is bound. But his eyes catch the light, and you can see the light reflecting in his eyes, so he notices you. And you hear the moaning get a little louder. You should be knocked down.
I'm gonna, I guess, look at him.
So you don't need to roll high for this. So bound and gagged on the floor, you see a familiar face. Someone from your past. And then the realization comes to you that this is none other than your friend, Glitter, the dwarf from Cormyr.
They recognize me.
As soon as you get close, yes.
I undo their gag. Well.
Magrom!
And I put my finger in his mouth.
I think it's a girl, right?
Yeah, it should have been, but it looks like a
Yeah.
dude.
Well, she's got a beard. I wanted to do a bearded female dwarf.
Oh, okay. Quietly. What's going on?
Free my hands. We must talk in thieves' cant.
I guess I was doing that. And then I'll slice their hands for.
So she reaches and pulls a dagger from her boot and rushes past you to the door and closes it. And then you see her come back to you, and in Thieves' Cant, she says this. And that is where we will end tonight.
Oh. That's a good place to leave.
Oh man, I was really into this.